I once again wish to salute and thank His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, for accepting to grace and officially open our sittings, despite his busy schedule, and for the fatherly words of wisdom delivered to us on Tuesday, 22nd October 2024 at the State House in Entebbe. I also wish on behalf of you, dear colleagues, to thank His Excellency for the historic souvenir that we gave to each one of us, that he gave to each one of us on EAC Political Federation during the first EAC. We look forward to his continued guidance as we carry out our legislative businesses.
We now have the Common Market Protocol, which has facilitated the movement of goods and services. We now have the 13 one-stop border centers and the East African passports that we are using the common passports in East Africa. These successes are as a result of the efforts of the Regional Assembly and enacting the progressive laws that is the cross-border trade and movement. And we want to thank EALA for that. Right Honorable Speaker and members of Parliament, the idea behind the Common Market Protocol was created as a single market for member state countries to ensure that there is free movement of goods and services and people, to eliminate the tariffs and non-tariff barriers. But the protocol is not being respected by other member countries or member states. If we have agreed to use a machine-readable national ID to cross borders, why should that be a problem with other countries? We should respect what we decide as institutions and for the good of our countries. While substantive procedure and institutional progress has been made towards realization of each of the pillars, remember the 4 pillars I talked of, a lot more effort requires to be put to eliminate the barriers and ensure that we have a united community for unity and cohesion among partner states. If we stand together as a united East Africa, then we shall overcome our regional problems. Unity will unlock our potential to find the local solutions for our shared problems. Where there are disagreements, let us not shy from addressing them, because peace and security among member states is a catalyst to economic prosperity and political federation. Political wars have raped nations. Such wars should not have place in East Africa, especially among the East African states. We must embrace peace and have unity as a community. And I'm already excited, having seen the strategic bills that this assembly will pass during this sitting in Kampala. it will be a Kampala declaration, such as standardization bill, the accreditation and conformity assessment bill, the anti-female genital mutilation bill, among others. However, to create a meaningful legislation, it's imperative that member states domesticate these laws once passed. It should not only be passed here and remain here. Each country must take the law and be domesticated in their different countries. And that should be done by the ministers that represent East Africa. The Parliament of Uganda assures you of our unwavering support towards the efforts of transforming the East African community into a stable, competitive, and sustainable region.
Then after that, the two speakers. We are done. The right honorable guest to report.